I've been having dreams about falling in love. It feels so real, but nobody is here when I wake up. Do you know my name?
Wherever you listen throughout the world, it's football time in Tennessee.
The devil's in the detail. I'm a natural born killer.
Here's Tua, stepping back, loads up, looks long, throws, end zone, touchdown! Alabama! Devontae Smith, touchdown, Alabama!
A natural born. Take this hopeless broke soul off this remote control.
Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something. He's got something.
50,
He's got it.
40,
He's got it.
20, 10.
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle.
This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour with your host, Drake Colley.
And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I'm Landon Seacrest, filling in for Drake Colley here today inside the studio with Drake Pugh.
Good afternoon, folks. We're glad to be here in the studio with you. You know, the two of us are always here. You just don't hear from us as much.
Today you will get to learn about us a little bit more, folks, as we will be running the show for the next 4 days, right, Drake?
Yes, sir, we
We'll
will.
be here till Friday. So we're going to start off today. This will be a normal Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, but as Drake said, we're going to let you all, our listeners on 101.7, learn a little bit more about us, why we're here, who we are, and once again, our real names.
You've heard us by our different nicknames, but not as much by our real names, unless you've listened to our sports broadcast or have listened to us on any other radio broadcast outside of sports.
Yes, that is true. So, I will start. As I said in the intro, I am Landon Seacrest, mainly known on this sports show as the L Train. That's the nickname that Big Drake Colley, our host, gave me like several episodes into the show. He just said, I'm going to call you L Train.
Yep.
And I've never been called that in my life, but he said it's because when Landon gets going, he's hard to stop. And I will agree with that. So that is my nickname on the show. Why I am here, or my credentials, I guess is how I'll put it, of being here today. I was born here in Columbia. I went to Spring Hill High School, graduated in 2021. I played sports there. I played basketball and football there. I was halfway decent, as the people may say. If you know and familiar with the area, you know I was a little bit okay at both sports. But nonetheless, I elected not to play sports in college, and I went to Belmont to study sports journalism. I majored in broadcast journalism and sport management. There I kind of got my legitimate start into what I wanted to do, which is broadcast television. I was there, and I was our sideline reporter for our men's and women's basketball broadcast. The Missouri Valley Conference has a partnership with ESPN Plus, so I was able to do that for 3 years, still until this moment, in 2026. So that was a really life-changing experience for me, but I have to shout out getting my start here locally in sports media with the former Columbia Daily Herald, Main Street Preps, shouting out those people that helped me. Chris Yao, one of our colleagues, is one of them, helped me get my start. Joseph Spears, who's not with USA Today in the Tennessean, and Maurice Patton, those guys helped me a lot. But yeah, why I'm here, it started with the radio station in September, August, around that time. Joined the Front Porch Sports Network, trying to change things as far as sports coverage. We are doing a great job with that, covering a lot more sports than historically the radio station has done, and that's great. I'm glad to be a part of it. I guess what I bring to the table, and I'll close with this, I think I bring a different perspective to a lot of things. One of my life experiences that really shaped me was that experience at Belmont, getting live reps on television. And then another experience in college, I was able to go across the pond, as they would say, travel abroad twice in 2023 and 2024. I've been to 5 different countries with school. I had an abroad curriculum where we studied the history of sport, the European model of sport. So I can bring a lot of different conversations to the table. I've always had international friends that play sports. So my perspective is a little different, and I think that's what I bring to the show. That is why I'm here. I'm Landon Seacrest, folks.
And there you go. Folks, I'm Drake Pugh. I was born here in Columbia as well, and I graduated from Fred J. Page High School in 2020, a member of the COVID class, as we call it. Unfortunately, my last day of school, my senior year, was in March, and I didn't know it would be my last day. I never came back. I did not play sports in high school, but I did play basketball for a rec league in Bethesda, which is a small little farm community in Williamson County, when I was 6 years old. And I've got some fond memories from those days. I have a little trophy still that I still display to this day in my bedroom. I graduated from Page in 2020, as I said. I went to Columbia State for 2 years and graduated in 22, and then went to MTSU for the next 2 years and graduated as class of 2024. And while I was there, I was part of the broadcasting and media department. And let me backtrack a little bit. I started my broadcasting journey when I was in high school. My mentor was my film teacher, Mr. Terry Flowers. Shout out, Mr. Flowers, if you're listening to this. I miss you, man. When I started making films in his class and made a lot of lifelong friends in that class, and learned a lot about media and just other different things, and really enjoyed my time there. But when I got to MTSU, I became part of the media and journalism department, and I earned 2 TAB, Tennessee Association of Broadcasters awards, and a second-place Telly Award for a film I did on Jerry Lee Lewis's Bandleader called Shadow of the Killer, and that was just the thrill of a lifetime for me, and definitely the highlight of my broadcasting journey was earning those TAB awards and being able to be at the awards ceremony and get to meet so many cool people. I mean, people that I would consider heroes. And then after that, I went to SAE Institute of Technology for a year and earned a certification in audio engineering. So I've got that on top of my bachelor's degree in media. So that was a lot of fun to do that, class of 2025. And I started working for the station here in September of 25, and it has been just a great ride since. Columbia has always been very dear to my heart. Even though I grew up in Franklin, my grandparents lived here in Columbia on a farm, and that's where I'm going to live eventually. And I went to church here in Columbia, so there's a lot of family here, a lot of friends, and I've got to see a lot of old faces and meet a lot of new ones while being here. And, getting to be part of a historical radio station has just been an absolute honor, and it's just been so much fun so far, and I look forward to see where else it heads.
Yeah, this is a super cool opportunity for us. As we just expressed, the community means a lot to us. A lot of what we do outside of just this particular sports show is cover local sports, and we're going to talk about that progressively throughout the week because myself and Drake will be with you until Friday. But nonetheless, myself and Drake, both college graduates, both in the media and broadcast field. Drake is super talented, very versatile. So am I. So is everybody here. I'm sure all of you can see the improvement and the progress that we've made since myself and Drake have been here. And that's just the additions of us. We help out a lot, and we're glad to be a part. As Drake said, it's a historic radio station here. Downtown Columbia, WKRM, WKOM. I mean, we're a part of a legacy. We're just carrying it on. So you will stay tuned, folks. Hopefully you guys can learn more about us as the week progresses, but we're going to segue into regular Front Porch Sports Radio Hour stuff. As far as that is, we're going to lead off with the NBA playoffs, which are going on, and Drake, our original host, and not to be confused with Drake sitting beside me. We were talking about the games that were going to happen last night, and he calls Anthony Edwards of the T-Wolves, the Minnesota Timberwolves, Michael Jordan's son, which is not true. He's not actually Michael Jordan's son, but it was in question if Ant was going to play last night because Ant's recovering from an injury. They're playing against the Spurs in the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Well, The Timberwolves beat the Spurs 104-102 last night.
Close game.
He did play. He came off the bench, I believe. He played 25 minutes. He didn't re-aggravate the injury or anything. He had 18 points. Julius Randle also led in scoring for the Timberwolves. He had 21 points. And they came out with a W in a great game for Victor Wembanyama, who we talk about on this show a lot. We call him Mr. 7'5". He's huge, the Frenchman, and he's just a transcendent talent. He's going to be one of the greatest players of all time. But nonetheless, he had a historic night last night. He had 11 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 block shots, which means that is a triple-double, folks. And having a triple-double with block shots is super-duper impressive. And to lose on top of that is got to be horrible for Wemby. And it's going to be even more horrible for him because a large part of his game is shooting three-pointers. And last night he did not make a three-pointer at all. So Wemby and the Spurs are hopefully going to shake back in Game 2 of that series. But how great is it for Minnesota to go to San Antonio and win? I mean, Game 1 win. I know I have a friend who's from Minnesota, and he was texting me last night. He was just amped. He was so excited, and for them to get that game, I mean, it's going to do great wonders for them in the series to steal one on an opponent's home court. In the other game, which was a snoozer, it was horrible. The New York Knicks faced the Philadelphia 76ers, a game in Madison Square Garden, and the Knicks, I mean, they just put a spanking on the 76ers. I mean, it was bad. They were up by 30, then I think it got to 35, then it was just bad. I ultimately had to turn the game off, or I got up and did something else because I was not watching the massacre that was going on.
Well, Landon, I mean, I don't blame you. You know, in the amount of times in my life I've seen my dad crash out over the Tennessee Vols and the Tennessee Titans over games where they're just getting absolutely spanked. I'm just like,
I just got to turn it off.
Just turn it off at this point.
Especially if my team's not playing. Like, I don't like the Knicks or the 76ers, but I like to watch the games, but I was not going to watch that. Nonetheless, Jalen Brunson, I mean, the guy is an all-world talent. He's phenomenal left-handed point guard for the Knicks. 35 points last night. 35 points, and that was super impressive. It seemed like he was making pretty much every shot. They made like 50% of their three-pointers. It seemed like every shot was going in. Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, and OG Anunoby all had above 15 points, I believe. The 76ers, they had all starters score in double digits, but nobody on the bench really scored or contributed, and that is a problem. And they're not going to win very many games in the series if that continues. So watch out for both of those series. Minnesota up 1-0 over the Spurs, and New York Knicks up 1-0 over the 76ers. There's two more games tonight that I'm looking forward to watching. One, because my team is playing. The Oklahoma City Thunder will open Game 1 versus the Los Angeles Lakers game in Oklahoma City. I am expecting the Thunder to handle business, of course, because I'm biased. But the Lakers have LeBron James, the great LeBron James. Even though I'm a LeBron hater, I acknowledge that he is a great player. LeBron is a phenomenal player, still doing what he does at 40 years old. Is pretty daggum impressive. So I think LeBron's going to get the Lakers at least one game. I just hope it's not the first game in Oklahoma City. And then the other game tonight will be Cavs versus Pistons. Cleveland versus Detroit. That's game 1 of that series in the Eastern Conference. And man, the Detroit Pistons, I mean, they are like they're so impressive to come back winning game 7 against Orlando. Cade Cunningham is one of my favorite players. The guys out there, if you're watching the games, folks, and you see Detroit play, Cade Cunningham is playing with like almost a vest under his jersey because he's got a collapsed lung. He was battling with that injury, so he's got to protect it. And dude's going out there still dropping 30, 40, all that type of stuff. And he's handling business. Now, the second star on the Pistons, folks, and you all, the listeners, will appreciate this, is Mr. Tobias Harris. And Tobias Harris went to the University of Tennessee, was a great player for the Volunteers, and he had a great Game 7 against Orlando, and he's holding his own as the second star for Detroit. And they're playing against Cleveland, who's got Donovan Mitchell. He's a Louisville guy. He's really good. And they got James Harden as well. I think that's going to be a very even series. I don't really know who to pick in that one. I like both teams. But nonetheless, that game will be tonight as well. The first game is Cleveland-Detroit. That will be at 6 p.m. And the second game is at 7:30. That will be on NBC. The first game is on Peacock, if I didn't say that already. and I just want to add before we leave the NBA segment, the NBA is going to have to figure out the broadcasting schedule, and maybe I'm just being too specific with this, but for example, last night there's 2 games. It's a doubleheader. One game is on NBC, one game is on Peacock and the NBC Sports Network. Now, the first game between the Knicks was on NBC regular TV, Antenna TV, Channel 4, and that game was a blowout. The much more competitive game was the later game, which was San Antonio, Minnesota, but it was super hard to find if you don't have a subscription. So that was super duper difficult. I was able to watch a little bit of the game because I have ways around that and subscriptions and all that, but some people don't. So it's a little difficult to find the game if you're not just an avid NBA watcher and it's not on regular TV. Now, I say that because hopefully the NBA doesn't run into the problem again of the first game being a snoozer. I know they want to put the Lakers and the Knicks on prime time, but you got to put the better game in the slot where it makes sense. So I just want to put that into account. It's not the only thing that's going on as far as playoffs. The NHL playoffs are also going on. The Preds are not in it. Unfortunately, they missed their chance. We've talked about that and how disappointing that was.
Extremely disappointing. Extremely. You know, I watched them get their butts kicked by Winnipeg back in November, and I mean, man, it just was so frustrating.
Yeah, they missed their chance at the playoffs, but there are some teams that are still playing. Last night in action, the Carolina Hurricanes defeated the Philadelphia Flyers 3-2 in overtime, taking a 2-0 series lead. Taylor Hall sent Carolina over the top with a tap-in off the rebound. That was the decider in that one on the ice. And then the Vegas Golden Knights defeated the Ducks 3-1, taking a 1-0 series lead. Brett Howden of the Golden Knights, he's one of the top goal scorers left remaining in the Stanley Cup playoffs. He scored all 5 of his goals out on the ice in the last 4 games, including a goal last night. So watch out for that name for Vegas. Drake Colley, if you're listening, he's in Vegas, folks. So try to get Brett Howden's autograph, please.
Please do.
Please do that. Tonight, the Minnesota Wild and the Colorado Avalanche will play in Game 2 in Denver as well. As we're got about 3 minutes left in this first segment, we're going to talk about something that's super exciting for me, at least. I've got a little connection to this. Drake, I did not know that there was a professional softball league. Were you aware of that?
I was not. I knew college softball, but no, I didn't know there was a professional.
I did not know that. Apparently, there is the Athletes Unlimited Softball League, which is a league that was started in 2024. And they had their inaugural season last season. I think there's around 6 teams or so. And something special that they've done this season is with those superstar college athletes, the college softball players that we were just talking about, and we've talked about before on this show. They gave out golden tickets to players that are stars on teams, letting them know that they would get drafted in the upcoming Athlete Unlimited Softball League draft. So that's really cool because it would create a moment like, hey, Drake, we're going to show up to you randomly at your house. We're going to give you this golden ticket. Surprise, you're going to get drafted.
It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
So that's really cool to see. I saw those videos on social media. And what do you know? The number 1 pick in the Athletes Unlimited softball draft to the Carolina Blaze is the pitcher from the Tennessee Lady Vols, Miss Carolyn Pickens.
Well, dadgum.
And she is a superstar. You all that follow Lady Vols softball, you know she's super talented. Now, Drake, the 3rd pick of the softball draft to the Oklahoma City Spark is the pitcher from Belmont, Maya Johnson.
Now, did you ever know Maya?
I do not know her, but I know of her. I will not say I have any type of relationship with her, but we went to the same school. I'm very familiar with her. I know she's super talented. I don't think I've ever said any words to her, but congratulations to her. That is absolutely phenomenal. As I said, folks, there's 6 teams in this Athletes Unlimited Softball League. The Carolina Blaze, the Texas Volts, the Portland Cascade, the Chicago Bandits, the Utah Talons, and the Oklahoma City Spark. Drake, what do you think about those names?
I like them. I think the one that sticks out to me the most is the Utah Talons.
Yeah, I mean, I think the hockey team is called the Utah Mammoths, so I don't know what they're trying to do there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And
what
then
they're
the basketball
to do
team is called the Jazz. I'm not sure if there's definitely not any correlation.
I would have thought they would have called them like the Utah Salters or something like that because Salt Lake City and all that stuff. I don't know.
I don't know, but nonetheless, that's super interesting. I'm excited. I'm sure the Athletes Unlimited Softball League will get more coverage as it becomes more popular. a lot more people watching. Obviously, Carolyn Pickens, Tennessee player, gains a lot of interest for a lot of people around this area. So I'm super excited to see those people play at the next level. That's going to be super dope, and I'm super excited to watch those things, Drake. I think we're going to end this first segment here, and we're going to take a break, come back with some more stuff. We got a big soccer game coming tonight, folks. Nashville SC playing down in Mexico. We're going to chat about that on the other side of this break. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour with Landon and Drake. We'll be right back after this, folks.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird and Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare here in Columbia. For over 20 years, we've proudly served our community, locally owned and operated, providing trusted care you can count on. We support seniors, individuals with disabilities, and even short-term care after surgery. From personal care to homemaking and companionship, our team is here to help you or your loved one live safely and comfortably at home. Call Caring Hearts today at 931-381-5470 or stop by in person, 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
On the farm, uptime isn't just nice to have, it's a must-have. That's why JLG Ag telehandlers are a multitasking workhorse. Whether moving and loading more, stacking higher, or even accessing tighter spots with compact models, these machines help poultry, cotton, and row crop producers maximize every moment on the job. Once you get behind the wheel, you'll get more done. It's that simple. See JLG Ag telehandlers for yourself. Come out to Try Green Equipment in Columbia, just off Theta Pike.
Mini Cooper, Volvo, BMW, Land Rover, Jaguar. Hi, I'm David Usselton, owner of Usselton Motorworks Foreign Car Repair located in Columbia, Tennessee. We're at the corner of West 12th and South High Street. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty on all repairs. Come see us in Columbia, Tennessee, or call us at 931-215-1765 or visit us on the web at usseltons.com.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
I'm Chris Stewart, voice of the Alabama Crimson Tide, and you're listening to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour on 101.7 WKOM.
Welcome back in to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. This is Landon Sechrist in the studio with Drake Pugh. We're having a great time.
Woo.
We miss you, Drake Colley, who's enjoying his time in Vegas.
He's having him a good old time, guarantee it.
You folks are going to hear our wonderful voices for the next couple of days, so please stick with us. We mentioned before the break that there is a huge soccer game going on tonight. But first, we have to mention the huge holiday that's going on. It's Cinco de Mayo, folks.
Woo!
And Nashua SC is going to have a huge Cinco de Mayo, hopefully coming out with a W. They play tonight in the CONCACAF Champions Cup down in Mexico. They're playing Tigres, which is a Mexican football club based in Mexico. Now, a little context for Nashua SC playing, folks. The CONCACAF is the Confederation of North, Central, and Caribbean football. It consists of everything, South America, Central America, the Caribbean, a little bit of South America as well. Now, that explains why Nashua SC, an American Major League Soccer club, will be playing a team from Mexico. That probably answers your first question. Now, your second question is, where is this game and when will it be played? Now, it will be played tonight, aired on Fox Sports 1 television if you're interested in watching, at Estadio Universitario in San Nicolas de los Garza, Mexico. That's where Tigres plays. Now, the scenario is, this is the semifinal game. In soccer, they play two legs. The first leg was at Geodis Park last Tuesday, where Tigres came out with a 1-0 victory. Now, in soccer, they work on aggregate, which means total number of goals. So this means heading into the game tonight, which will be at 8:30, Tigres leads 1-0 on aggregate. Now, Nashua SC, plain and simple, they've got to score a goal tonight. And for folks that may not understand why this is such a big deal of National Soccer Cup playing in Mexico, playing in the CONCACAF Champions Cup semifinal, it's a huge deal because Nashua SC, whether you want to admit it or not, folks, this is the truth. They're the first major professional sports champion in the state of Tennessee. They won the 2025 U.S. Open Cup. The Predators have won no championships. The Titans have won no championships. So this is a very big deal for Nashua SC if they're able to advance to the championship and capture the CONCACAF Champions Cup trophy. Now, they've got to win tonight. They've got to plain and simple win. They're going to need a goal, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult because they're going to be playing without one of the best goal scorers in the MLS, Mr. Sam Surridge. superstar for Nashville SC. He's got an injury, along with Eddie Tagseth. They're not playing tonight. They did not make the trip to Mexico, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Now, Tigres is dynamic in the first game at Geodis Park. They controlled most of the game. Nashville SC did not have a lot of opportunities in goal, and of course Tigres scored the deciding goal, going up 1-0, coming out with a W. But Nashville SC's got to create some offense tonight. You got to look for Hani Mukhtar, Christian Espinoza out there on the wings down the middle, trying to make something happen to get a shot in the goal. And defensively, Brian Schwacke in the goal for Nashville SC. He cannot allow Tigres to score any goals tonight. He cannot allow that.
No.
He cannot allow that. And I'm going to read the quote based in Nashville SC's game preview for you all to understand the circumstances of tonight's game, because you're probably wondering, well, if it ends in a tie, who wins? Because of the away goals rule in soccer, a 1-0 win in the game tonight for Nashville SC would force extra time in this game tonight, meaning they would play 2 15-minute periods after the full 90 minutes, then go to penalty shootouts. Any other win scoreline, meaning if Nashville SC goes down there and wins 3-0 tonight, would send Nashville through to the championship outright. In other words, the boys in gold, as they're often called, they've got to score at least once. They've got to score at least once. And I believe in Nashville SC. They've already done the unthinkable in an earlier round in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. They went down to Estadio Azteca and was the first MLS team to secure a victory, winning 1-0. So I think they've got it in them, and I think you all need to find you a nice Mexican spot, prop up at the house, put on this game tonight, because there are great things at stake. Nashville SC will play in the championship if they can get a W. So, folks, please tune in to that. Myself and Drake are going to have some tips for you where you can go grab some Mexican food and who may be showing the game later in the show. But support Nashville SC. It's a local team, and they are very good. I know a lot of people are not necessarily familiar with soccer. This is a football country, especially in the Southeast, NASCAR as well, basketball, college basketball. But support soccer. We have a soccer club, professional soccer team up in Nashville. Go see a game as well, but definitely watch tonight, 8:30 on Fox Sports 1. Now, Drake, we're gonna turn the spotlight to local action. We've got three local Murray County baseball teams that are advancing to the region tournament, and that is simply amazing, Drake.
It is. It's incredible. You know, we've seen a lot of improvement in Murray County sports in the last year. You know, we were back in football season. All 4 big schools made it to the playoffs.
And that is that is excellent that you point that out, because it shows that there is talent here in Murray County, and it's in the Murray County public school system. I mean, we got the 3 baseball teams that I'm speaking of. Hampshire, it's a unit school.
It's a unit school.
Many people might not even know where Hampshire is, but they've got a dang good baseball team.
They do. Shout out to my good buddy Eric Delk, who's one of the assistant coaches on the team. They are really good. I mean, I enjoyed watching them that night. Man, they're scary.
Yeah, they are the district runner-up. They will be advancing to the region tournament. Those games will start this Friday and Saturday. Columbia Central as well, who we've been covering for a very long time. They are the district runners-up in their division. And then the big ones, the Battle Creek baseball squad winning the district championship last night on our broadcast. Tracy Cameron and Chris Barba broadcasting the historic moment for Battle Creek High School. I don't want to misquote here, but I believe that's one of, if not the first, championship trophy plaque in the history of Battle Creek High School.
It is. Yeah, it has to be. Because, Battle Creek, is only 2 years old.
Yeah, and playing varsity sports, this was the first varsity season for football and examples like that. So
I mean, it's a big deal. And, their varsity football team was pretty darn good for its first time, especially having
won 4 games.
having no seniors.
Yeah, so that's super impressive. And I have to shout out Spring Hill's former coach, was a state championship level coach when I was at Spring Hill. Paul Lamb has got the boys, the Battle Creek Grizzlies. He's whipping them up into shape, and they are super serious, guys. I mean, if there's anybody to trust, I trust Paul Lamb when it comes to baseball. He has my endorsement. I will double and triple down on Coach Lamb. He's got the boys in shape. Now, I'm going to name the people that earned honors on those teams as we advance through this. For Columbia, the district MVP in Class 4A District 12 was Mr. Jack Beck. All district honors went to Asher Conley, Colby Browning, and Branham Smith. For Hampshire, in Class 1A District 10, the co-MVP was Mr. Dalen Sims. All district honors went to Eli Stevens, Dakota Disbrow, Trace Hoffman, and Cam Nicholson. And then the big ones, Battle Creek, the Class 3A District 11 champions, I believe in the regular season and in the tournament. District MVP, Junior Mathis, co-pitcher of the year, Nolan Horvath. All district honors to Elias Chun, Nathan DeSalt, Bennett Hunter, Landon Wiseman, and Jack Whitworth. Folks, buy stock in the Battle Creek baseball program right now, and your investment will pay off. Now, Drake,
exactly.
we've got some other news as well, and I saw this on social media, and I brought it up before the show. We were talking about it a little bit. One of the people that you first interviewed was Mr. Elijah Kerr. Now, we have talked about Elijah Kerr, and he's a talented multi-sport athlete. He plays basketball, baseball, and he was the quarterback of the football team.
Yep.
Now, he just finished off a historic Whitthorne Middle School baseball career that I'm going to read the stats off. Drake, and you tell me what you think about this guy. So, Elijah Kerr, 57 career hits, 61 career runs, 44 stolen bases, .571 OBS.
Dang.
And .419 career batting average. Mr. Elijah Kerr.
Dadgum.
He's a superstar.
He is a superstar. He's going to go far. I mean, he's only an 8th grader.
And he's going to high school next year.
He's going to high school next year. So, I mean, whichever school he goes to, the other schools better watch out.
Yeah, that's impressive. Also, the other guys for Whitthorne, Will Davis had a great career. He was also a football player. Very great. And then Braylon Hill, I remember him from the basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys broke records for Whitthorne's baseball team. And then for Whitthorne's softball team, I believe there was a young lady who set some records as well. Kinsley Henson, she's a pitcher, I believe, for the Whitthorne softball team. And she did some great things. She finished off a storied career for the Whitthorne Lady Tigers. She got over 50 career hits, and that's super impressive. So congrats to those 8th graders or the middle schoolers there at Whitthorne Middle School. We had athletic director Justin Hudson on one of our shows in the fall, and he said he thinks they're the best athletically, and they're going to show why they're the best. And, man, Whitthorne is showing they're pretty good at sports, folks. And we got to shout out Coach James Dickinson as well, the football coach of the Whitthorne Tigers. They won the championship in a game that we covered in the fall. The basketball team won the Murray County Championship. I can go on and on about Whitthorne. Just a great middle school here in Murray County. Now, Drake, let's talk a little bit here. We got about a couple minutes left before the next break. Covering middle school sports and how it's a little different than covering high school sports.
Well, yeah, it's definitely different, but there's certain times where I can't tell the difference. There really are, because of the talent, the true talent. The middle school games a lot of them are shorter than the high school games. If I'm trying to remember correctly, I believe the middle school football games, each quarter was 8 minutes.
Yes, I believe.
I believe so. And then with high school, it's 12 minutes, I understand. If I'm correct there. So, yeah, it's a little different. And, it's a lot more, with middle school, they're still learning.
Oh, yeah, you're exactly right.
They're still learning. There's more room for error. There's much more room for error, but there's still talent there. And there's been some middle schools that we have covered where I've been like, oh my gosh, how is this not a high school? When like the middle school basketball championship, for example, at Whitthorne.
Yeah.
That was something.
Those guys were huge. They had a guy, the team that Whitthorne was playing.
Yeah, the girls were huge too. Oh my gosh.
The guys and girls, they had legitimate height. Some of them were taller than me and Drake.
Exactly. I mean, the girls were huge too.
Yeah. So,
they wiped those other teams, the other teams that were there, they wiped them out.
I mean, they did. And it's just super impressive.
Well, it wasn't even a contest. I mean, they mopped the floor with them.
It's super impressive because, like I said at the beginning of the show, a large part of what we do is covering high school sports, but we do sprinkle in middle school. And I think the biggest thing for me to cover middle school sports, the opportunity for the kids. I mean, Drake interviewed Elijah Kerr during the football season. And, I mean, how many times has an 8th grader been interviewed and put on social media? And, like, that's just amazing.
It's unheard of.
That's a huge memory. Now, I will put it in a little context here. I went to Spring Hill Middle School when Spring Hill Middle School was one of the newer schools. And I was a pretty good athlete there in basketball and football. Now, in basketball, we won the district championship, region championship, and we made it all the way to sectionals. And then in football, I played running back. We were undefeated back-to-back champions twice. I scored on the first play of the game, the first 5 games of my 8th grade season. And, like, I got interviewed 0 times. Like, I got put in the newspaper, but, like, nobody was coming up to me with a microphone saying, hey, Landon, what do you think about the game you just had? You just made history. What do you think about making it to the state championship in basketball? Like, those are really cool memories that we're making for these kids, being able to interview them, cover their games, acknowledge them on the radio. Just for an 8th grader to have a moment like that, or even any middle schooler, imagine if it's a 6th grader. I mean, this is a 12, 13-year-old. So, I mean,
it's a big deal.
It's really cool. So I just want to send that message to the folks that are listening. Like, yes, this is a professional college-based sports show that we talk about a lot of different things, but we cover high school sports, myself and Drake, and even in middle school. So, I mean, we have an impact on a lot of different people, and we just try and make a difference, and that's really what we're trying to do. And I think we're doing a great job, Drake. Wouldn't you think?
I would certainly think so, Landon. We're
trying to do our best, folks. We'll
We
be right back
certainly
here on the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. This is Landon and Drake. We're going to take a break and be right back.
This is Coach Tredarius Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Holland's Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Holland's Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird & Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare here in Columbia. For over 20 years, we've proudly served our community, locally owned and operated, providing trusted care you can count on. We support seniors, individuals with disabilities, and even short-term care after surgery. From personal care to homemaking and companionship, our team is here to help you or your loved one live safely and comfortably at home. Call Caring Hearts today at 931-381-5470 or stop by in person 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed.
Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
Are you thinking about a new fence? Maybe you need a pole barn? Then you should give Sands Fence Company a call. That's 931-309-1644. Will Sands has built his business based on the principles of honesty, quality, and integrity. Sands Fence Company has been in business for over 20 years, providing their community with farm, residential, and commercial fencing, as well as pole barns and buildings. Call today for a free estimate. Sands Fence Company, 931-309-1644. That's 931-309-1644.
Experience snoring, trouble sleeping, daytime exhaustion? All of these could be signs of a sleep disorder. Dr. Samini Uman is bringing her sleep practice to Middle Tennessee, offering both clinic and online appointments with proven results. Telehealth appointments with no waiting rooms, home and in-lab sleep studies with local sleep lab partnerships, including Williamson Med Center. Visit oursleepdoc.com or call 615-302-8039. Your path to better sleep starts here.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, especially at Puckett's Restaurant in downtown Columbia. Live on the Square is back on Friday, May 1st, featuring Lost in Paradise, the ultimate Jimmy Buffett tribute band that'll have you singing, swaying, and smiling all night long. Calling all parrot heads, it's time to escape to Island Time. Doors open at 8, show starts at 8:30. $15 cover gets you in. Don't miss it. Learn more at puckettsrestaurant.com/live. Great tunes, great vibes. Only at Puckett's.
I'm Gabe Howard, and my time in the United States Marine Corps shaped who I am. The Marine Corps taught me discipline, responsibility, and that leadership means putting mission and people before self. Those lessons have guided me as a husband, father, small business owner, and county commissioner. As Maury County Mayor, I'll bring that same servant leadership, accountability, and determination to fight for taxpayers and our future. I'd be honored to earn your vote. Paid for by Gabe Howard for Maury County Mayor, Stephen Brown, Treasurer.
Hey y'all, Sergeant Jennifer Dalton with Columbia Police Department here. You're listening to 101.7 FM, Front Porch Radio. Slow down in town, y'all.
I'm Chris Stewart, voice of the Alabama Crimson Tide, and you're listening to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour on 101.7 WKOM.
Welcome back into the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour with Landon and Drake. We're here in our final segment inside the WKOM, WKRM studio, having a great time on this Cinco de Mayo.
Arriba!
Cinco de Mayo, folks. It is
I can't do the tongue roll.
It's a great. I'm not even going to try to do it. It is a great holiday, and I'm going to enjoy some great food later. But before we get to talking about food, we're going to give the folks some ideas of what to do tonight. Now, we've got a stream going out later for Columbia Central Softball. Carter McDonald on the call. They will play at 7 p.m. in their district tournament.
And real quick about Carter, I want to say here on radio how proud we are of Carter McDonald and all of his progress and how far he has come as a young broadcaster. Very proud of him. He's just – I started working with him, about 2 months ago, and it's a light year of a difference.
Yeah, he's super impressive.
He is super impressive. He is incredible. He just very professional. We're very proud of him.
Yeah, he's and folks, he's our inaugural intern. Really, first person that we put on the ground to do the broadcast solo, script writing, equipment prep, all of those things, and he's doing a great job. So tune into that stream. They will play Independence tonight at 7 p.m. Carter McDonald on the call. Now, this will not be streamed, but we will have several teams, playing in the district tournament down in Culleoka softball. Culleoka, Mount Pleasant, Santa Fe, and Eagleville are all playing in their district tournament. So if you don't have anything else to do, go down there and support those ladies, or go out and support the ladies at Columbia Central for the Lady Lions there. But if not, folks, I already told you to play earlier in the show. We were talking about what's going on tonight, professional sports. It's Nashua SC versus Tigres. It is the CONCACAF Champions Cup. It's a semifinal. Nashua SC has to put some goals in the back of the net if they want to win. They have to win
do it
outright. They have to win outright. And they're going down to Mexico, folks. They're down there playing in Mexico. So they've got their work cut out for them. But
it's going to be a party down there tonight.
I mean, it is. And it's going to be even more of a party if Tigres wins. That's why Nashua SC needs to win.
Exactly.
But
stop them in their tracks.
But something that I was thinking of as it was Cinco de Mayo, I was thinking of Mexican-born athletes. And the first one that came to my mind, and you sports connoisseurs will appreciate this, Canelo Alvarez, the boxer who's pretty much the face of boxing now, undisputed champion. I've got a clip that I'm going to play of him that really just speaks to Canelo and everything he stands for, one of the greatest Mexican athletes, if not the greatest Mexican athlete of all time. Here it goes.
And still, the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. You were much stronger in this fight. When did you recognize it?
No, I'm a strong fighter all the time with other fighters. I'm a strong man. We know he's a great fighter. He knows how to move in the ring. And we worked out in the gym for 3 months. For 3 months in the mountain without my family, without everything. But I still love boxing. I love boxing so much. Boxing is my life. Boxing makes me the person I am today. This Canelo, nobody can beat this Canelo.
That is Canelo Alvarez.
Wow.
Folks, one of the greatest athletes, period, but arguably the greatest Mexican athlete of all time. And that's a great segue into Cinco de Mayo talk, Drake. We only got about two and a half minutes left.
Well,
favorite Mexican food. Mexican food.
Instead of Magic 8-Ball picks, we've got Mexican food picks tonight.
Yes, so
for me,
tell the folks your pick, Drake.
For me, my favorite's just a classic quesadilla. And as a matter of fact, that is what I'm having for dinner tonight. But I'm not going to a Mexican restaurant. My girlfriend is making them at home because she makes the dang best quesadillas that have ever been made.
Oh, yeah. That's super dope.
I am excited. I am
Mexican
very
food
excited.
It's great. It's quick. It's easy. And I have a great appreciation for the Mexican cuisine and those who prepare it. I've actually been working on a list for the past couple of days because I wanted to see where I was going to go get some Mexican food tonight. So I've got a couple picks that I will share before we get out of here, folks. So give you some ideas of maybe you can pull up on one of these places and then go watch the Nashua SC soccer game tonight. So we got Pancho's.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
Alex's Tacos and Wings.
They're good.
Los Potros, Los Hermanos, La Hacienda, La Chulupita, La Fuente, Taco Express, El Indio, Mezcal Cochina, Tequilas, Cochina Real, Tito's, Casa Mexicana, Pepe's, Tacos El Patron, Nuestra Casa Mexicana, Salsas Tex-Mex, Fat Boys Mexican, Belto's Street Food, Costa Vida, Amigos, Moe's, Taco Azteca, the Old Oak, and of course you got Chipotle and Taco Bell, Drake. So there's a lot of options.
Hey, and if you want Mexican at 2 o'clock in the morning, Taco Bell's the place to go.
There's a lot of options, and nonetheless, I said it is a great holiday to celebrate our neighbors to the south, Mexico. There's going to be a lot of parties going on tonight. I will enjoy some food. My choice, I'm a tacos guy. I'm really basic.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm very basic. I'm probably gonna go for some chicken tacos tonight. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty dangerous, so I might switch it up, get some rice. I do not like sour cream or guacamole, so I'm gonna keep it simple. But nonetheless, Drake, we're gonna have a party tonight, and I'm sure a lot of other people are. And Go Nashville SC. Best of luck down there in Mexico, spoiling Cinco de Mayo for those Mexicans down there. Come back with a W. This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour with Landon and Drake. We'll see you back tomorrow.